important that we ensure every child learns to swim for safety, health, fitness and fun.
I think it's really good bonding with your baby. I think you get that kind of, they completely rely on you in the water and you're supporting them. And it's also knowing that they're going to then have that life skill to take on with them, I think is really important. So it's quite nice knowing that you're doing that for your child.
We've been coming to swimming lessons for about a year now, and when Sam started swimming he just wasn't confident at all. He was holding on to me, and we went to the baby and parent classes to start with, and then we've progressed to here, and his confidence, what he can do now in the water is amazing.
I think it's really important on the family aspect being able to swim so that your children can be safe with you, because if you're uneasy in the water, that's then portrayed over into your children as well. They pick up quite easily on that.
As a head teacher, I have to say I'm truly passionate about the children's swimming. In my 20 years here, it's the one sport that children have been involved in that I can truthfully say I have seen them grow and blossom in confidence in front of my eyes.
Going through, they're doing lessons from babies and then onwards, and then they get to that stage where they have all these skills, then it opens up things like we have water polo groups that children go into, synchronised swimming and diving, because you can't try these things without being able to swim, so it opens up a huge amount of doors.
Really important for children with disabilities to learn to swim. It can get them out of a wheelchair, it can get them supported in the water, enjoying the freedom of movement, and they're unique, these children, and they're on their own special journey. You know, and it's really important that the swimming teachers take them as far as they can on that journey.
I think it's important that every child learns to swim, one from a safety aspect. As they get older, it's important that they know how to be safe in water. And two, the health benefits from swimming are incredible. Children's respiratory systems become stronger, their hearts are working, they're getting that exercise that they need, and they're learning all these life skills that encourages them to stay healthy throughout their elder years as well.
Swim age 5 at my local pool, and believe it's important for every child in Scotland to be given the opportunity to learn to swim before they leave primary school.
We need your support at both a local and a national level to ensure every child can swim in Scotland.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the final session of the Scottish Gas National Age Group Championship for 2014. We're here once again at Aberdeen Sports Village to bring the action to you, thanks to our sponsors Scottish Gas, Speedo and Scottish Salmon, and with the support of event partner Aberdeen Sports Village and Sports Scotland. Joining me in the commentary position once again, we have Kerry Buchan and Mark Campbell. Kerry is manning the mic at the moment. Good evening, Kerry.
Good evening.
Mark will be joining us shortly. And we are coming to a fitting climax of competition this evening. Just run through what we have in store for you. We're starting with girls 200 breaststroke, running through the age groups And we're going to have a cracking swim, I would think, at the very top of the show. Katie Robertson.
Yeah, I mean, cracking swim this afternoon from Katie, breaking that age record, but I think she can break it again tonight.
So 2:42.27, if you want to take a note of that, was the time she swam this afternoon in the heat. That was the new record time, broke the old record by about 2.5 seconds. So can she go faster tonight? We're then going to have some interesting other breaststroke swims. Emma Chittleborough in the 15-16 one to look out for.
Yeah, Emma's a really good swimming racer. I know that because I've raced her a few times, and she always comes back on that 450.
And 17 overs, Olivia White and Rachel O'Donnell, Hannah Hanlon maybe as well, could have a good competition.
Yeah, Cara's more of a 100 girl, but if she's there at the 100 and hangs on, then you never know what she can do.
We then move on to the 200 metres individual medley boys. Hard to see past Brian Retson to add to his impressive tally. 6 golds altogether so far.
Yeah, Ryan looked like he was backing off on that last 50 for this afternoon, so I think he can go significantly faster than that tonight.
And the very next race, Finlay Deans up against George Clough. These two between them have been very strong in the 14 age group, and they come head to head here, and they should be well matched.
Yeah, well, Finlay's more the backstroke specialist and George the breaststroke specialist, so if they're together on that last turn, then it's just a fight to the wall.
The older swimmers will complete the IM, and we move then to the girls 100 butterfly. Kiana McInnes, very impressive young butterfly swimmer.
Yeah, she won the 200 metres, and she also did the 1500 really well this afternoon, so hopefully she's recovered well for that, for this 100 tonight.
And the top age group, Raquel Matos with Hannah Miley beside her. Now, Hannah got DQ'd in the 200 breaststroke this morning, so I think she'll be wanting to push hard in the fly.
She will, yeah, and she'll have a bit more energy now that she's not doing that 200 breaststroke. So yeah, her and Raquel will have a great battle in that 100.
I think maybe Raquel the favourite there.
Yeah.
Finishing off with the 100 freestyle, maybe the one to focus on then, the 15 age group, Craig McLean.
Yeah, I don't know how quick he's going to go, but in that lead-off leg last night in the relay, he went 51 something, so
9, I think.
51.9. So yeah, I think he's going to go really quick tonight, Craig.
Yes, it could be very interesting. We've got Solomon Butt in the next race. He's just here today. He's been down in Manchester, so it'll be interesting to see how fast he goes.
Yep. Solomon's been in Manchester swimming at the British this week, so yeah, I think he'll be enjoying racing in his home pool.
Then we've got the relays, and if we think about the boys' relays, in lane 5, Carnegie, lane 6, Warrender. Now, they are the top 2 club teams, and, well, it go head-to-head right at the end of the evening.
That's going to be a really exciting race between them two, because relays, you get a lot of points, so it could make a difference.
It's, I think, a team of McLean, Sharanek, Bowman, and Sharanek. That looks pretty strong to me. I'm not sure Warrender will be able to live with that. No. So that's what we've got coming up. It's going to be a really good contest, I think. A whole range of really good contests, in fact. The first one will be the girls 10 to 12 years 200 breaststroke, and they're just about to come onto the podium. Don't forget that you can interact with us one more time. Hashtag Snags14 to get in touch with us, and check us out on Instagram, SoundCloud and Flickr on /Scottish Swimming. Swimmers then coming to the blocks for this first race. In lane 1, we have North Ayrshire, Rebecca Weir. In 2, Kimmy Buchanan of First. In 3, Morven Adams, Dundee City Aquatics. In lane 4, Ailsa McDonald of Leicester Penguins. In lane 5, Katie Robertson of South Ayrshire. In lane 6, Erin Snow of South Lanarkshire. In lane 7, Ella Hamilton of Alton. In lane 8, Elise Green of Elgin. In lane 9, Lauren Sanderson of Lerwick. And in lane 10, Ailey Jeffrey of Best. No, I did it right at the top. So Katie Robertson, 2:42.27, some 15 seconds faster than anybody else. So if there is a hot favourite, it has to be Katie. So can she improve on that record time that she set?
I think she can, yeah.
Well, we have her splits from the afternoon session, and the first one was 37.37, so that's our first yardstick here. She's already out to a pretty impressive lead here in lane 5. What's that, 2-3 meters already? 37.21, so she is faster by 1600ths at this stage. Second place, Erin Snow. Third place, Ailsa McDonald. So going with the seedings from the heats, but it's pretty close behind Katie. Whole raft of swimmers fairly close, but of course 4 lengths of the pool, they will, you would think, start to stretch out.
Yeah, they'll start to make bigger gaps in the second 100.
But already creating a pretty big gap is our leader, Katie Robertson, coming up towards the 100, so her split at the 100 in the heats 1:20.97. She's going to be quite a bit fast. Whoa, 1:18.06, nearly 3 seconds faster.
This is looking really, really good from Katie.
Would you worry that she's maybe going out too fast?
I would normally, but her stroke's not falling apart at all. She's just keeping it really smooth, and she looks like she's picking it up again like she did this afternoon. So no, I think she's going to be on for a really good time here.
There's a great race going on for second here. Ailsa McDonald against Erin Snow. Ailsa in that purple cap in lane 4 from Leicester Penguins. Erin Snow of South Lanarkshire, but well, it's really all about Katie Robertson here now. 2:02.06 she was at the 150, so she's still over a second inside that. 2:00.71. So she's lost a bit of time on that third 50 compared with her time earlier, but so clearly swimming this race quite differently from the heat swim.
Yeah, she's pacing it a lot different from this afternoon, but she doesn't look like she's tying up again. Her stroke rate's picked up a bit, but she's still moving through the water really nicely.
Still that battle on for second place. Erin Snow, I think, just has the edge, but only by a metre or so. But Katie Robertson coming towards the final 5 meters then. So that time from this afternoon, 2:42.27. That's history. 2:40.60. Smashes it once again. So just remind you that at lunchtime today, that record stood at 2:44.82. She took it down 2.5 seconds this afternoon. She's taken it down by another over a second and a half this evening. What a fantastic swim from Katie Robertson.
Yeah, brilliant swim from Katie there. Just went out that 2 seconds faster and managed to hold on. 2:40, that's a really, really impressive time.
12 years old. Have to just remind ourselves of that. Unfortunately, there, disqualification, technical infringement in lane 2, Kimmy Buchanan. So the 1-2-3, to summarize that, Katie Robertson, that new record time, 2:40.60. Erin Snow did take the silver medal, 2:53.60, just 4 tenths ahead of Ailsa McDonald, so she'll get the bronze. Well, you can't ask for a better start on that one, so just summarizing that, and really, Katie Robertson just magnificent there.
Yeah, I can't believe how quick she's just gone there. That's just so impressive for a 12-year-old.
She just looks completely cool at the moment. Just getting a view across the swimmers from the underwater camera. That's a little innovation we've been able to introduce this year. Hope you're enjoying the shots. And they're now just leaving them. So Katie Robertson making her way out of the pool along with the other swimmers, and has to be pretty satisfied with that piece of work. And I think we're about ready now for our next final, the 13-year-olds. Just waiting for them to come on. Here they come. So we've got the lineup for you, and in lane 1, representing East Lothian, is Anna Balfour. In lane 2, representing Heart of Midlothian, Ailsa Ingalls. In lane 3, representing South Lanarkshire, Katie Donald. In 4, also from South Lanarkshire, Hannah Keenan. In lane 5, representing Perth City, Freya Thompson. In lane 6, representing Chorley, Alex Highcock. In lane 7, representing South Lanarkshire, Bobby Gregg. In lane 8, representing South Lanarkshire, Abby Mitchell. In lane 9, representing South Aberdeenshire, Carlin Kennington. And in lane 10, representing the City of Aberdeen, Anna McCulloch. So the fastest qualifier for this one, Freya Thompson of Perth City. The red cap in lane 5. Strong South Lanarkshire contingent, 4 swimmers from that programme in this final. Some of them swam the 1500 earlier, so it'll be interesting to see how they get on here. Bobby Gregg, Abby Mitchell in particular. We're watching them for any tiredness signs. But Freya Thompson did a 2:49.54 in this afternoon's heats. 37.68 for her at the 50.
Yeah, Freya's already got quite a lead on the rest of the swimmers.
Good tight contest for second place. 2, 3, 4, and 6 all up there. Ailsa Ingalls, Katie Donald, Hannah Keenan, Alex Highcock, and, well, also on the far side, Carlin Kennington and Anna McCulloch in the mix as well. So anybody's race for the minor medals, but, well, the gold looks like it's bound to Perth. 1:19.15. She's nearly 2 seconds faster than she was in the heats. And 1.8. So she is looking very good for this one. She's about 5.5 seconds clear. Alex Highcock touching second there. Third place, possibly lane 4, Hannah Keenan. But that one's still very much up for grabs. The Hearts girl going well in lane 2. And beside her, Anna Balfour, the silver medalist in the 100.
Yeah, so it's really even for that bronze medal. Everyone's fighting for that there.
Not even for the gold, though. And it is Freya Thompson. She was 2:05 at this stage in the heat. So, once again, about 1.5 seconds faster than this afternoon. So, Freya Thompson is going to add to her medal cabinet. Dominant here. Alex Highcock, I think, is got the measure of the others for the silver. It's still a scrap for bronze medal.
Caroline Kennington from South Aberdeenshire looks like she's doing quite well in lane 9.
Yes, she certainly is. In fact, she's maybe just closing in on Alex Highcock here, but at the front, Freya Thompson, and she brings it in 2:47.15. She's 2.5 seconds nearly faster than she was in the heats, so we'll be well happy with that, I think. Second is Highcock, 2:57.18. Let's see who gets bronze. Whoa, just 100th of a second in it, and your spot was good there, Kerry, because it was Carlin Kennington who took it. 2:59.39 against Ailsa Ingalls, 2:59.40.
Good job, South Aberdeenshire.
Yep. Very, very close there. Whole raft of swimmers, 2:59s and to 3:00s, but no doubt about the winner, Freya Thompson, 2:47.15. And that now is confirmed. Alex Highcock second, 2:57.18. And Carlin Kennington, 2:59.39. Your 1, 2, 3. So a little bit of a surprise, I guess, the bronze medal coming out of lane 9, but I guess the gold and silver going to the form book.
Yeah. Yeah, Freya looked really good this afternoon, and she just carried that form on for that swim. Quite impressive.
So we'll be moving to the 14-year-olds now. They're just about getting ready to go. It'll be very interesting to see, because the 2:40 that we had from Katie Robertson for the 12-year-olds was faster than the 13-year-olds. It'll be interesting to see whether she's also faster than the 14-year-olds. I think she probably will be. They're coming on now. And I'm joined by Mark Campbell. Good evening, Mark.
Evening, Duncan.
So Mark will be helping me through these next 3 races with the older swimmers. Buddies this morning, of course. And we're ready to go to introduce lane 1 to you, and that is Elgin's Sophia Green. In 2 from Helensburgh, Kate Story. In 3 from Highland, Laura Harrison. In lane 4, representing first, Heather Lees. In 5 from City of Aberdeen, Meg Patterson. In lane 6 from first, Anya Reid. In lane 7 from Highland, Katie McKenzie. In 8 from Carlisle Aquatics, Louisa Sinclair. In lane 9, representing City of Aberdeen, Ailsa Duthie. And in lane 10, representing Dundee City Aquatics, Amy McCrosty. So that's your field. I think this one could be pretty close.
Yeah, the last 2 races we've had 2 outstanding performers, better than the rest of the field, but looks like this one's pretty open.
So the clattering of those backboards on the pads, that's an innovation from the last couple of years. Did that help you as a sprinter, Mark? I guess particularly the sprinters would benefit from those backboards on the blocks.
Yeah, I really like them. I think they give you a huge advantage. I used to do the track start anyway, so using it on the backboard just helps even more.
Good starts in lanes 2 and 3. Kate Story and Laura Harrison. Up there now, Meg Patterson in 5.
Laura Harrison's been starting fast in most of her races this week and sometimes paying the price for it. We'll see if she can carry on through the 200.
Sophia Green, though, on the near side, 36.99. She has the edge. Laura Harrison second and Meg Patterson third. So we spent quite a lot of time, particularly this afternoon, craning over the gallery to check up on lane 1, and we're having to do that again here because the Elgin swimmer Sophia Green is really pushing it out. Do you think she can sustain this, Mark?
She looks like she's working hard. Her stroke rate's really high, but she does have quite a decent lead. Maybe not for first now, but she looks good for at least a medal.
The swimmers in the middle of the pool maybe now have just got past her. Meg Patterson in 5 in the green cap. Anya Reid in the blue in lane 6, and they are first and second now, just ahead of Sophia Green. 1:20.28 is the halfway split. And there's absolutely nothing to call here between Meg and Anya. City of Aberdeen against first, the Falkirk Pace programme.
Yeah, this could be a pretty close last 50. It does look like Anya is starting to pull away in this third length.
And Sophia Green maybe on the near side, just starting to fade away now, and that's opened up third place, I think, for Heather Lees in lane 4. Let's see who's going to have the touch at the 150. It's Anya by 3/10, 2:05.02. Second place, Meg Patterson. Third place, Heather Lees.
Good turn there as well from Anya. That's going to set her up really nicely for this last length. Seems to be extending her lead already.
Yes, she's about a body length up. A push from Katie McKenzie in lane 7 to try and get onto the podium. She's going to have to really go down this last half length to catch the third place swimmer, Heather Lees. Heather herself is attacking Meg Patterson now to try and promote her position up into second. It's looking good for Anya Reid with 10 metres to go. It's getting very tight now for the silver medal. Meg Patterson doing her best to hold it, but it's going to be Anya Reid who comes in to take it. 2:49.30. Meg Patterson does do enough to take silver. 2:50.30 for her. And 2:50.56 for Heather Lees in third, with Katie McKenzie in fourth. So the 1, 2, 3 summarised there.
Tough swim for Sophia Green in the end there, but still a lot quicker than she went this morning, so she'll probably still be happy with that.
So Anya Reid then taking that one, 2:49.30. Meg Patterson second, 2:50.30. Heather Lees, 2:50.56.
Yeah, I don't think there was any doubt coming into the wall there that Anya was going to get the gold. Although Meg and Heather were having a real scrap for second place. I think Meg was starting to feel the pressure. She knew that Anya was coming up. No, she knew that Heather, was coming up close.
Yeah, and Heather gave her quite a scare at the end there, but well done to Meg Patterson for holding her at bay. So going to our first presentation of the evening, and looks like it's Ali White, the Scottish Swimming Performance Director, who's going to be doing this. It's a very important role in this build-up to the Commonwealth Games. Very important period for the performance area of Scottish swimming. And Ali gives the bronze medal to Ailsa McDonald, the Leicester Penguin swimmer. Erin Snow of South Lanarkshire gets the silver. But what a swim from Katie Robertson, gold medalist. And a time of 2:40.60. New 12-year-old age group record. It's still the fastest time we've seen from the 3 breaststroke races we've seen. So
yeah, it was absolutely incredible. I had goosebumps watching her. It was just a great swim. She looks such an experienced swimmer already. Just 12 years old. She was spotting the turns and the finish absolutely perfectly, like a experienced swimmer would.
So the 13-year-old presentations now. And it was a stuffy bronze medal there out of lane 9 for South Aberdeenshire's Carlin Kennington. So she'll be very happy, I would think, with that.
Decent fans in the crowd for her as well.
Silver medalist from Chorley, Alex Hycock. So if you're from Chorley, you can be very proud of Alex's performance. And if you're from Perth, you can be even more proud of Freya Thompson's performance, the gold medalist from Perth City. You can be proud of her performance wherever you're from. Freya's had a very good meet. We'll go back to Perth tonight. Well pleased with her efforts, I think. So we've got 2 more 200 breaststrokes to come. Emma Chittleborough coming up against Samantha Caulfield, Erin Robertson. Hard to see either of them challenging Emma seriously.
I think that's a big credit to Emma Chittleborough as well, because Sam Caulfield and Erin Robertson have had great meets on the breaststroke events, but Emma Chittleborough is a real talent in this 200 breaststroke.
So we're not spooking her. They're just about to come to the starting blocks. Here they come. And they all go through their routines. And coming up to the blocks in lane 1, the Highland swimmer Ruth Gordon. In lane 2, from Midlothian, Beth McFarlane. In lane 3, Emma Crawford of East Lothian. In lane 4, Samantha Caulfield of Carnegie. In lane 5, Emma Chittleborough of Warrender. In lane 6, Erin Robertson of South Ayrshire. In lane 7, Lauren Sutherland of Midlothian. In lane 8, Olivia Jackson of South Lanarkshire. In lane 9, Megan Feld of South Aberdeenshire. And in lane 10, Anne Hutchison of Lerwick. Interesting there, lane 2. I thought Beth McFarlane was going to swim that one with her headphones on there.
Yeah, she's just taking them off. Just had everything ready, goggles, cap on, but the headphones were still on, trying to get herself in the zone.
She went up to the blocks with them on, then I don't know whether she was forgetting and said, whoops, better go back and put them back. Or maybe that was all part of the preparation plan. And we've got a pretty noisy crowd for this one. They're excited about what they're about to see. So off we go. Emma Chittleborough The fastest qualifier, 2:37.39. Number of swimmers with faster starts than her.
Yeah, Emma's so small, she struggles to get enough power off the blocks, but she's already put herself back in contention.
Good start from Emma Crawford in the yellow cap in lane 3, and beside her, Samantha Caulfield in the black of Carnegie, Emma Chittleborough beside her. So those three taking it out here. Fiona McFarlane in the green cap also going well. Let's just check, it is Chittleborough who leads, 35.61. Chittleborough was a 36.84 in the heat, so quite a bit faster here for the first 50. She's up by about a metre. Erin Robertson, that's the sister of Katie. We're looking to add her own medals to the Robertson household. She is about a metre and a half back on Emma Chittleborough with third place. The Carnegie swimmer Samantha Caulfield at halfway ahead of Emma Crawford and Lauren Sutherland. So turning halfway, 1:14.64. And 2 seconds now faster than Emma was in the heat, and about 2 metres now up on Erin Robertson. Emma Crawford is coming back at Samantha Caulfield here in lane 3.
Yeah, Emma's having a good swim here. Might be able to hang on for this third place, although over on the far side, Lauren Sutherland, I think it is, having a decent third 50.
But it looks like there's only one winner now. Emma Chittleborough has really turned the screw in the third 50, and she is now well clear. 1:54.86 for her. So pacing about 40 seconds or thereabouts. So we're going to be maybe 3 seconds faster than she was in the heat. 2:31.95 she came into this meet on. That is the Scottish junior record. Don't think that's going to be on this evening, but this is going to be a very respectable swim from Emma. She is well clear of Erin Robertson. Still the contest on for third. Still it's Emma Crawford who's got it. Lauren Sutherland probably our main threat in lane 7. But at the front, Emma Chittleborough in her last stroke. She comes in 2:34.91 to take it. Second place, Erin Robertson, and it is Erin Crawford in third by a couple of tenths, 2:42.95 for the East Lothian swimmer.
Yeah, well done Emma Crawford there. She just spotted the wall in that finish. Lauren was coming back at her really fast in that last 5 metres, but she just did enough to hold on.
So we should see that result confirmed shortly. And there it is, Emma Chittleborough, 2:34.91. Erin Robertson second, 2:39.73. Emma Crawford third, 2:42.95. Just ahead of Lauren Sutherland. So the swimmers coming out of the water as we get ready for our last 200 breaststroke, and certainly Emma Chittleborough was in the red cap, still is in the red cap, was very quick out of the water there, so I think maybe keen just to get back to the coach to have a debrief. And we meanwhile have the 17 and overs coming up to swim their race now. They're just getting themselves organised here. Issues which apologise for, but such a strong breaststroke programme at Edinburgh University that maybe we shouldn't be surprised to see Monteith and White leading things here.
Even more impressive considering how many that Edinburgh swimmers aren't here. They still got the 1-2 at this stage.
1:12.11. The lead now of 7:10. So Olivia White just starting to eat into this gap here. Moving up into third now, Rachel O'Donnell. She's got a lot of catching up to get close to the Edinburgh Uni girls. She's ahead of Cara Hanlon though. And then just behind them, all Adam in the blue cap in lane 7. But it's an Edinburgh University contest now because Livy White is maybe just edging into the lead now. Will she take this one from her teammate? And very closely matched here. still Monteith leads by a couple of tenths, 151.88. This is completely up for grabs between the two of them down the last lane. Hit the wall first. Stronger now. She's at the body length up. So it's looking like a first goal of these championships for Olivia White. And less than 2 feet on the stages. Rachel O'Donnell, I think, should see off Cara Hanlon for third, although Cara Hanlon closing a bit. But White takes it, 2:31.04. Entry time for the speeds. White there. Rachel O'Donnell did hold there by 4 tenths, 2:35.82 ahead of Cara Hanlon.
Yeah, Hayley held on to that last 50 actually a little bit better than she did the last time I saw her swim. Still wasn't enough to hold off Olivia White.
So focusing there on Olivia White. And the replay is up there, so really on that last length, that was Olivia White just showing her strength there.
Yeah, she must have had a lot of across to Hayley at the turn and just fancied it. She just knew that she had enough to see her off and managed to get herself the win.
Ladies and gentlemen, please enter the medalist for the Belarus 14-year-old 200-meter breaststroke. Presenting the medal for the Irish High Performance Director Scottish Swimming. Bronze medal representing first, Heather Reeves. Silver medalist representing City of Aberdeen, Meg Patterson.
Local favourite. That's the silver medal.
And the gold medalist and the Scottish
That was a nice swim from Anya Reid of first. She took it in impressive style in the end, 2:49.30. Just had the strength down that last length to get away from Meg. Just having a little contest with the vuvuzelas around here and our sound effects microphone. So I think the vuvuzelas won for a little while. So we've regrouped and hopefully we've got that under control now. So hopefully not too painful for you. Emma Crawford gets the bronze medal for the 15-16-year-old girls. That was a stuffy swim from her, 2:42.95. Erin Robertson of South Ayrshire, a silver medal for her to add to her sister's gold, 2:39.73, but a good swim from Emma Chittleborough, an emphatic win for her. Warrender swimmer, 2:34.91. You see there, Erin towering over her. Emma Crawford was used to call her the pocket rocket in East Lothian. She's still not the largest of ladies.
Yeah, she'll be happy with that bronze as well to add to her relay silver medal last night. So good swim from her.
And the 17 and over girls up on the podium now. And the bronze medalist from Carnegie, Rachel O'Donnell. And the vuvuzelas are crashing out again. Silver medalist, Edinburgh University's Hayley Monteith. So she led the first half, went out hard. But in the end, she had to concede the victory to her teammate Olivia White. So Olivia takes the gold in a time of 2:31.04. So some exciting 200 breaststroke racing there. I think that lived up to expectations, and we move on now to the boys 200 meters individual medley, starting with the 11 to 13-year-old, and Kerry Buchan is just settling back into the box to help us through these first heats. The swimmers getting ready to come on. Here they come. Led out by the lane 10 swimmer. Right in the yellow of Inverleith. Fraser Allison, we'll get to him later on. Lane 1, expect to see a fast start from him. He won the butterfly gold medal. Ian Fletcher, Mulgai and Bearstan. In lane 2 from Carnegie, Greg Roan. In lane 3 from Middlesbrough, George Crawford. In lane 4 from North Lanarkshire, Thomas Balfour. In lane 5 from First, Ryan Retson. In lane 6, representing City of Glasgow, Duncan McKinney. In lane 7, representing Durham City, Daniel Morley. In lane 8, representing Carnegie, Keir Edgar. In lane 9, representing Warrender, Archie Goodburn. And in lane 10, representing Inverleith, Fraser Allison. So we think this might be number 7 for Ryan Retson.
Yeah, I think so. I can't see past Ryan on this one. Just be interesting to see what time he can go.
So his 2:20.75 was his time in this afternoon's heat. He was 6 seconds faster than anybody else. So let's see what happens here. So here we go. Look at that start from Ryan. Just in the dive there. He's already the best part of a body length up there in lane 5. Wow, that was pretty impressive, Kerry.
Yeah, he's been doing that all week. His underwater and his start just gives him such a good lead, and off the turns as well.
Keep an eye out on lane 1 in these early stages. Ian Fletcher, a very strong butterfly swimmer. So he's going to be up there, but not as high as Ryan Retson. He is second, though. 28.55 for Retson, 30.31 for Fletcher. Third place, Thomas Balfour. Retson faster than he was in the heats by a bit over a half a second. Fletcher just about holding on to second place in the backstroke, although they're massing on him now, particularly lane 7. Daniel Morley, the Durham swimmer, and beside him, the Glaswegian Duncan McKinney. But it is Ryan Retson here. He's already up by 5 metres, 1:04.25. He's about a second now faster than he was in this afternoon's heats. Second place still Ian Fletcher, 1:07.51, just a tenth ahead of Daniel Morley. Duncan McKinney right in that mix as well, and also the North Lanarkshire swimmer Thomas Balfour in lane 4. But Ryan Retson is well clear of them. He's about 10 metres up now. Nothing can stop him now, Kerry.
No, another really good breaststroke leg from Ryan here.
So dominant. 6 gold medals so far. I think 7 is pretty much a certainty now. 1:45.08, still a second faster than he was in the heats. Leading it down the freestyle. It's about where the silver and bronze are going to go here. Balfour now up to second, McKinney third. I think it's going to be between these two. Fletcher not out of it though on the near side. He is working hard to try and get on the podium. But Ryan Retson, 10 metres to go. He is supreme here. The man of the match as far as the 11 to 13-year-olds are concerned. 2:18.08. McKinney is coming in for second. It's a storming race for third. I think it's Morley. Oh no, it's Fletcher that gets it by 500ths. That was a good race out of lane 1 from Ian Fletcher, but Ryan Retson dominant there. 2:18.08. He did a 2:20.75 in the heats. We thought that he's back in the heats, and maybe that was the case. So the 1, 2, 3. Ryan Retson first, 2:18.08. Duncan McKinney second, 2:24.26. Ian Fletcher third, 2:25.34. So Ryan Retson really absolutely dominant down that last length.
Yeah, he, as you said earlier, he backed off in that last 50 in the heats, and there he just pushed it on, and that's where he got that 2 seconds, I think.
Yep, you could see him really pushing down to the wall there, just making every metre count. Great swim from Ian Fletcher there to grab the bronze out of lane 1. He really put it out in the fly at the beginning of the race and held on to good technique through the remainder of the race to get a very valuable bronze medal there from him. So we move on to the 14-year-olds. No time to catch your breath here, you know. And coming up to the blocks in lane 1 for North Lanarkshire, William Balfour. In lane 2, representing Perth City, Jacob Marchbank. In lane 3, from South Lanarkshire, Ewan McComish. In lane 4, representing Jersey Tigers, Nathan Corrigan. In lane 5, representing City of Aberdeen, Finlay Deans. In lane 6, representing Warrender, George Clough. In lane 7, representing Workington, Connor Joyce. In lane 8, representing Delting Dolphins, Ian Leach. In lane 9, representing Kilmarnock, Alistair McGee. And in lane 10, representing City of Aberdeen, Finn Davison. So Deans versus Clough, you would think here.
Yeah, this can be a good battle, I think, between these two.
And see the different skills, I think, coming into play here. Off they go. Just in the heat, it was 220.3 for Deans, 220.4 for Clough. So don't expect this to be a walk in the park for anyone. Good start from South Lanarkshire's Ewan McComish. He's been in about the medals in this age group as well, in the butterfly and in the distance freestyle.
Yeah, good first 50 from Ewan here.
He leads 29.18.
We should see Finlay Deans, I think, taking the lead on this 50. His backstroke's really good, as we've seen this week.
Yep, so he really wants to push this leg of it, I would think, to try and open up a bit of a gap. He is into the lead, but Clough is not that far back from him. Starting to open up a gap on him now. It's about a metre, maybe a metre and a half now, and extending that. He's got to take full advantage here. Coming up well in 3 is Ewan McComish still. He's not out of this, certainly, for as far as a medal is concerned, but it is Deans and Clough now, and the gap is just over a second as they go into the breaststroke. Expect it to start to shrink, though.
Yeah, Clough is going to start to reel in Finlay Deans here, I think. But, you know, he's not backing off here. He's doing a good job on this breaststroke.
Yes, at the moment he's holding George Clough. Third place now, Nathan Corrigan has just gone ahead of Ewan McComish and pulling away from him, but it's still Deans in the black cap of City of Aberdeen. He's got the advantage here, and he's still going to have it, I think, at the end of the breaststroke. Freestyle, I think they should be fairly well matched, so there's about 6/10 the gap between them as they come down the final length. Can Clough close it down?
Oh, great turn from Clough there. He just got a better push off than Finlay, who's catching him now.
And this one, I said it would be close, and Clough is maybe just moving into the lead here. Can Deans respond? With 10 metres to go, and it's stroke for stroke here. This is going to be about finishing skills, but I think Clough just has the edge here. But Deans comes back at him. Hay gets it. Oh, Clough gets it. 2:13.74. Deans second, 2:13.92. Cracking swim. Now, their times in the heat were sort of 2:20s. So 6 seconds there faster in the final. Corrigan gets the bronze, 2:18.15, but a cracker of a race there.
Oh, I love races like that. Really, really good.
You can see lane 5 there, Finlay Deans didn't like to be beaten there. Oh, he is frustrated.
Yeah, he looks really, really frustrated with himself there, but he put himself in the right place, getting a lead on that backstroke, but George just had a great last turn there and managed to catch him on that freestyle.
Well, they haven't confirmed that result yet, so let's just wait and see what happens here. We've got a disqualification, I'm afraid. It's not one of our leaders, it's Ewan McComish, so he was up there, and unfortunately, disqualification from Ewan. Not quite sure what the problem was, but the 1, 2, 3 confirmed then. George Clough, 2:13.74. Finlay Deans second, 2:13.92. Nathan Corrigan third, 2:18.15. So into the replay then, Kerry, and it was absolutely tooth and nail coming down the last few meters.
Yeah, I was totally holding my breath in this last 5 meters. Oh, just on the touch there that Clough got that.
You really couldn't tell who was going to get it at the end there. Clough seemed to have the advantage, and so it turned out in the end. So Terrific race that. I think that was the tightest race of the evening so far.
Yeah, really, really good race.
So we move on to the 15-year-olds now. So the 15-year-olds coming out to the blocks. Or are they? Oh, don't know whether they've gone on strike or what's happening here. Here they come. Music playing, the boys are back in town. For a moment there, they weren't. But they are now. So we should have a pretty open race here, I think. Mark Campbell back joining me in the commentary box for this one. And we'll introduce them to you. In lane 1, representing Stirling, Jamie Murray. In lane 2, representing City of Aberdeen, Jack Watson. In lane 3, representing Dumfries, David McGregor. In lane 4, representing City of Aberdeen, Cameron Arnott. In lane 5, representing West Lothian, Samuel Jones. Hanging back at the back. Lane 6, from Portsmouth North Sea, Oliver Kincart. In lane 7, from South Lanarkshire, Ross McPherson. In lane 8, representing South Ayrshire, Richard Faulkner. In lane 9, from First, Mark Elric. And in lane 10, representing Best, Toby Douglas. So how do you see this going, Mark?
Well, Samuel Jones with the fastest entry, but Oliver's had a great week so far. But we know that the West Lothian bunch have been really fighting for results this week, so I don't know, could go either way, but I think it'll be between them two.
So Samuel Jones 2:16.93 in the heat. Kincart 2:18.66. You would think it's going to come from these two, but a good start from Kincart in lane 6. Lane 4 also gets starting well. Local boy Cameron Arnott. Maybe he could bring a surprise here.
Yeah, Cameron is a decent all-rounder as well, so he might be able to sneak onto the podium at least.
He has the lead, 28.41. At the 50, leads by half a second over Jones, and Jones a strong butterfly swimmer, so maybe that's a little bit of a surprise. Kincart right up there as well. Going well in lane 9 is Mark Elric of First, just behind the leaders. Kincart having a good backstroke leg.
Yeah, he's pulling through now. Cameron does have a decent back draw as well, but Oliver really stretching away in this leg.
So Oliver Kincart then, let's see if he can take the honours here. 102.99. Second place Jones, third place Arnott, fourth place Elric. I don't know who the breaststroker is now, and Samuel Jones I think is making up on Kincart pretty rapidly.
Oh, he's really going this breaststroke. He's really putting a shift in here. Let's hope he's got enough to do the freestyle, but it looks as though he's going to go past Oliver.
Cameron Arnott in third place, coming up strongly beside him. Dumfries is David McGregor, but it's Jones now who's taking it on ahead of Kincart. Looks like the 1-2 will be these two. And going into the freestyle advantage, Jones 1:43.76, about 7/10 up on Kincart, 1:44.41. Arnott a couple of 3 seconds back. So this is definitely Jones then, Kincart then. And they're side by side, so we took a thrilling race in the last one. And look at Kincart, he's just edged back. Jones trying to stay with him now. Kincart just has the edge. So this is very, very close, but it's going to be Kincart. He takes it in lane 6, 2:14.53. I think that's his first goal. Jones second, close for third. David McGregor just sneaking it by 600. So the local crowd won't like that. Good bronze medal for the Dumfries swimmer.
Yeah, Oliver came through really strong in that last half. Portsmouth swimmers are traditionally pretty tough, and he showed that there. His freestyle leg was really strong, really scrapping for that victory there.
So Kincart, the winner, 2:14.53. Jones second, 2:15.15. McGregor third, 2:19.68. So coming down the last length, stroke for stroke, Cairncart and Jones at the end, just the stronger.
Yeah, they were both looking towards each other, just really doing anything they could to get to the wall. Strokes were getting a wee bit frayed, but Oliver managed to get his head down and get to the wall first.
And that was a storming race there. That's the second in a row. They really done very well. We're going back to the podium now for our next presentation. So this is the 11 to 13-year-olds. And that excellent bronze medal out of lane 1, Ian Fletcher of Mulgai and Bears Den.
Yeah, Ian Fletcher with a really good fly leg and managed to carry that through to the rest of the strokes.
Silver medalist, City of Glasgow's Duncan McKinney. And the champion, it's gold medal number 7 to Ryan Retzner first. It's Blair Prentice making these presentations, an experienced swimmer. And the Sharp Trophy goes to the leading 12-year-old. Just one 12-year-old in the final, so Keir Edgar picks up the Sharp Trophy. Leading 12-year-old in the 200 IM. The Carnegie crowd like that. Congratulations to the boys. "14-year-olds will be next onto the podium. That's a thriller. One of the thrillers we've had. Not the only one. Here they come. Bronze medal from Jersey Tigers is Nathan Corrigan's. 2:18.15 for him. Silver medalist is Finlay Dean, City of Aberdeen, 2:13.92. Just sneaking past him down the stretch. Warrener's George Clough. 2:13.74 George's time, 1800ths ahead of Finlay Dean's.
Yeah, great finish from George Clough. I don't think it was down to Finlay's finishing bad. George just had an exceptional finish there.
So we'll be back to swimming now, and this is the 16, 17-year-olds. This could be another close one. But maybe Callum Laurie. They're just about to come out. And here they come, boxing down the back of the blocks area. Introducing the swimmers in lane 1, South Lanarkshire's Cameron Park. In lane 2 from Best, Ryan Brown. In lane 3 from Dumfries, Alistair Campbell. In lane 4 from First, Callum Laurie. In lane 5 from East Lothian, Chris McComb. In lane 6 from Aberdeen, Suleiman Butt. In lane 7, Kieran Preston from South Aberdeenshire. In lane 8, Ross Gale of Ren 96. In 9, Callum Deans of Elgin. And completing the field in lane 10 from Stirling, Scott MacArthur. So Suleiman Butt's been down in Manchester during the week. He's of course based in Aberdeen, so he's come home and taken the opportunity to compete with us today.
I'm not sure I can call this one, Duncan. Can you?
No. But we're about to find out. Chris McComb looked pretty strong in the heat. He was the fastest qualifier, 2:11.44. But I suspect that Butt will go a fair bit faster here. He has maybe got the edge here in lane 6 in the white cap, just ahead of the yellow of Chris McComb. A number of other swimmers not far away.
Suleiman really taking this race by the scruff of the neck. 27.2, fast first 50.
So he has the advantage there. Second place, Brown, 27.71. He's one that could feature there. More of a 400 man in the IM, but you never know. The shorter distance, McComb is up there in the backstroke. He's a strong backstroker. So is Suleiman, though. And Suleiman, well, the lead is shrinking here.
Yeah, Chris McComb's middle hundreds where he's going to make up the most ground.
So it's about a metre in it then. Butt leading McComb, 1 and 2. Third now is Alistair Campbell in lane 3. 59.92 is Butt split. I think maybe McComb could attack here in the breaststroke on Butt, and he is doing so. Also, keep your eyes on lane 2, Ryan Brown, and beside him is Alistair Campbell still. Lane 4, Callum Laurie moving up, but this is a good section of the race for Chris McComb in lane 5, and maybe this has been the decisive move here for McComb.
Yeah, I think he's just given himself too much space. Suleiman's got a strong freestyle, but I don't think he's going to catch that.
But it could be interesting because that is where Butt's strength is. Laurie has moved up into second place, Ryan Brown into third, and I'm not sure Suleiman Butt's interested in this one now. He looks to be coasting and is not going to challenge for the gold medal anyway. That's going to go to East Lothian. Chris McComb has got this one in the bag. It's looking like Laurie for second. Maybe Butt will just emerge into third place. It's close between him and Ryan Brown. So McComb takes it, 2:09.02. Laurie second, 2:10.43. And Butt does just take third place by 8 hundredths over Ryan Brown there, 2:11.67. Certainly would have thought Suleiman would have pushed that freestyle harder.
Yeah, maybe tired, but maybe saving himself with 100 later on.
Yeah, that's still to come. So Chris McComb first there, 2:09.02. Callum Laurie, 2:10.43. And Suleiman Butt just sneaking the bronze. So into the replay then, and it's McComb had done the work in the breaststroke and never seriously in doubt there in the freestyle at the end.
Yeah, nice end to Chris McComb's week. He's had a couple tough swims, I would say, but that's a really decent swim. Good PB for him, and he'll be delighted with that. Really just had no competition in that freestyle leg in acres of space. Got the win easily in the end.
Came into this meet 2:09.92, so 9/10 faster than that in that final there. So it's a nice improvement. As we move to the 18 and over age group, quite a lot of noise to greet these swimmers. And I think this one is going to be a good one as well. Shiranek, I think, might be the favourite here. The swimmers getting themselves organised. They're just taking their time here, a little bit of gamesmanship maybe. We're not going to be hurried. In lane 1, Edward Gray of City of Glasgow. In lane 2, Callum Reid of Warrender. In lane 3, Craig Bowman of Carnegie. In lane 4, Joe Yeoman of City of Aberdeen. In lane 5, Alistair Miley of Geary. In lane 6, Mark Sharanek of Carnegie. In lane 7, Stuart McIntosh from City of Aberdeen. And lane 8, City of Glasgow's Ross McCafferty. Lane 9, Chris Lowther, also City of Glasgow. And Rory Shirley, also from City of Glasgow, goes in lane 10. So Mark Sharanek, you would think, would be the favourite here.
Mark going 2:01 just maybe 4 weeks ago, so I think if he's on song here, he should pick up the victory fairly comfortably. Race for second should be pretty close.
Bowman, if he pushes hard, could challenge McIntosh maybe.
Yeah. Alistair Miley's got some form in this event as well, so.
Good starts from the two Carnegie boys. Lane 3 is Bowman, lane 6 is Sharanek, and they're the two that lead them down the butterfly length. Lane 5, Alistair Miley up there, and Stuart McIntosh in 7 in the white cap, just behind Bowman and Sharanek. It's going to be lane 3, is it, turning first? Yes. Bowman has the edge at the moment, 25.90 from Sharanek, 26.47, and McIntosh in 3rd into the backstroke, and Bowman will be strong in this one as well.
Yeah, really fast first 50 from Craig. He's working and strong in his backstroke, needs to try and keep his lead.
But it's Sharanek has moved through though, and trying to go with him, Stuart McIntosh. Miley is not out of this one by any means as well, so I think we're 3 from 4 now. Touching first is Mark Sharanek, 58.25. He is 1700s ahead of McIntosh. 3rd place now Bowman, and just behind them Alistair Miley. Now where is the breaststroke advantage going to go? Sharanek starting to move up. McIntosh going with him. They're probably the 2 breaststrokers of this group.
Yeah,
so Yeoman moving up.
Sharanek gold in the 100 breast, so he's obviously got some decent credentials in this event, this stroke anyway.
He's about a body length up on McIntosh. Bowman just ahead of Miley in 3rd place. So Sharanek comes back 1:35.08 from McIntosh 2nd. 3rd place Bowman, Miley 4th. And I think Miley is probably out of the medals now. And it's a battle for the silver because Sharanek is well clear here. 15 metres to go. The Carnegie crowd is going crazy on the side, but it's going to be Sharanek. Is it going to be a Carnegie 1-2? I think it might be. It's Sharanek who takes it, 2:05.33. Bowman does make it a Carnegie 1-2, 2:07.45, and McIntosh the bronze, 2:08.80. So that's the 1, 2, 3, subject to confirmation. High octane race, that one. Lots and lots of noise around the pool. And a disqualification, unfortunately, there in lane 5, Alistair Miley. So the 1, 2, 3, as we were, though. Mark Sharanek first, 2:05.33. Craig Bowman second, 2:07.45. McIntosh third, 2:08.80. So I think the race was pretty much run by the time they got to the freestyle. Mark Sharanek was well in control, and coming down the stretch, he was in charge.
Yeah, Mark Sharanek's always been so fast in that last 50, the 200 IM. Ever since he was a wee boy, there's people been speaking about his split in the last 50 of a 200 IM. So once he turned first and that, after the breaststroke, he was never ever going to get caught.
So we go back to the podium now, and this is the medals for the 15-year-olds. Glenn Prentice again will be presenting these. And a good bronze medal for the Dumfries Dolphin swimmer David McGregor, in pretty good company here. He takes the bronze, 2:19.68. Samuel Jones just had the gold snatched from him. Has to make do with the silver, 2:15.15. And the man who did the snatching, the Scot from Portsmouth, Oliver Kincart, 2:14.53.
Showed good strength there, Oliver, to get the win. As I say, that those guys' strokes were getting really scrappy, but it's sometimes what you need just to get to the wall.
The 16-17's up next. The bronze medal goes to Suleiman Butt.
Teammate Alistair Robertson picking that up for him.
I didn't think that was Suleiman. Silver medalist Callum Laurie of first, 2:10.43 with a strong swim. He really opened it up in the breaststroke. That's where it paid, and strong down the stretch. He had it in the bag by the last 15. Chris McComb of East Lothian. We've just seen just making their way up. Quick change into The club tops. His medalist, the City of Aberdeen swimmer Stuart McIntosh. 2:08.80. Silver medalist Craig Bowman. 2:07.45. And the gold medalist Mark Sharanek. 2:05.33.
Another good Carnegie 1-2 for Mark and Craig. They'll be happy to be back on the podium together.
Handshakes all round as they prepare for what's coming up next. So just looking through the programme, certainly Sharanek and Bowman and McIntosh, in fact all three of them going in the 100 freestyle later on. So they'll be off and away to get into their preparations for that. And off and away is Mark Campbell, and in is Kerry once again as we come to the youngsters. And this is the girls' 100 butterfly, 10 to 12-year-olds. So coming up to the blocks in lane 1, the record breaker from the 1500 this afternoon are Broston Thomas's Sophie Smith. In lane 2 from Dumfries Dolphins, Anya Watt. In lane 3 representing Best, Lindsay Jack. In lane 4 from Best as well, Amy Richardson. In lane 5, Heart of Midlothian's Kiana McInnes. In lane 6 from Warrender, Emma Harvey. In lane 7 from Warrender, Taylor Finlayson. In lane 8 from North Lanarkshire, Emma Gemmell. In lane 9 from 5 Performance, Claire Thompson. And in lane 10 from City of Glasgow, Parmis Fazy. Oh, doesn't look. So a big shout out to Emma Gemmell's grandpa here, watching us from Canada. This is a moment to be very proud. So let's see how Emma gets on. She goes in lane 8, but the favourite, Kerry, I think will be Kiana McInnes in lane 5.
Yeah, she won the 200 and she looked really strong this afternoon, and this first part of the race is looking good, but Emma Harvey also looks quite good down this first 50.
Yeah, McInnes, I think, does have the edge over Harvey, but not by a great deal. Now, Kiana's split was 31.50 this afternoon, and she's faster than that, 30.89 at the turn, so about 6/10 faster. Harvey's second place. Well, it's tight for third place, certainly. Emma Gemmell, in fact, turning third there, but just overtaken now, I think, by Taylor Finlayson beside her in lane 7. So maybe Warrender 2 and 3 here. But Emma Harvey is really pushing Kiana McInnes all the way here. There's only about half a metre in it, but Kiana McInnes responds to the challenge, and she is still about a metre up now. It is going to be McInnes who takes it. She does the butterfly double, 1:06.74. She is about 1.4 faster than she was in the heats earlier on. She was only a second away from the 12-year-old age group record there, so very strong swim from Kiana McInnes.
Yeah, another good swim from Kiana there. Emma Harvey, though, pushed her all the way in that 100.
1, 2, 3 then. Kiana McInnes. Emma Harvey in second, and Amy Richardson in third there, the 1, 2, 3. Emma Gemmell on screen there, coming out of the pool for Grandpa. A very strong swim there. Just faded a little at the end, but you can be really proud of her. So the next final going on there. While we're on shout-outs, there's a chance to say our shout-out as well to City of Aberdeen's coach, his dad, Peter Glasgow. It's his birthday today, so Gordon Glasgow's dad, Peter Glasgow, happy birthday to you. So we'll go straight on to the 13-year-olds. In lane 1, just coming up to the blocks, is West Lothian's Emma Govan. In 2 from City of Aberdeen, Yasmin Perry. In lane 3 from Heart of Midlothian, Lexi Waller. In lane 4, representing First, Kirsten Laurie. In lane 5 from City of Glasgow, Anna Fleming. In lane 6, representing Perth City, Freya Thompson. In lane 7, Imogen Buse of City of Aberdeen. In lane 8, Jessica Damon of Warrender. In lane 9, Zoe McDonald of Margay and Bearsden. And in lane 10, Lucy Duncan of South Lanarkshire. Anna Fleming in lane 5, 1:06.39. Comes into the meet with a 1:05.0. So we'll see whether she can get towards that sort of time. Thompson already a gold medalist in the breaststroke, so what can she do here in lane 6? Good start from Fleming, and the white cap in lane 5. Lexi Waller also starting well in 3.
Zoe McDonald looks quite strong in lane 9, out in lane 9 there as well.
Yeah, that's a perfect start from Zoe. I think she did that in the heat as well, really fast start. Going to be Fleming, I think, who is going to have the lead at halfway. 30.47 for her, roughly the same as her heat time. So we'll see if she can really push it on in the second half now. There's no doubt, I don't think, that she's got this one. It's a right old scrap for silver and bronze behind her, but Anna has got the edge here. Anna Fleming about 3 meters up now. Looks like Thompson coming through to add a silver in the butterfly to her gold in the breaststroke. So good all-round performance from her. Well, maybe lane 8, Jessica Damon coming through for the bronze, but Fleming takes it 1:05.13, pretty much on the time she was entered to this meet. So good swim from her. Freya Thompson does take second, and Damon takes third. She just emerged from the back at the vital moment to take third by half a second.
Another strong swim there from Anna. She's a really, really strong girl and uses that power and strength to do some really, really good swims this week.
So the 1, 2, 3 up on the board. Anna Fleming first, 1:05.13. Freya Thompson second, 1:07.08. And Jessica Damon third, 1:08.29. So down the replay then, Kerry, and Anna Fleming have pulled away by this time and very strong down the stretch.
Yeah, and you can see she's just kicking her legs a lot in that last part of the race. It's just adding to that strength and power of her arms.
So they leave the pool. And our next finalists come on. And this is the 14-year-olds. This one, I think, could be very open here. There's just a 1/10 of a second separating Kirsty Armstrong and Eve White from their heat time. We introduce the swimmers, and in lane 1 from Carl Aquatics we have Amy Hurd. In lane 2 from Hong Kong, Ivy Lauren Richter. In lane 3 from Warrender, Mari Swanson. In lane 4 from South Lanarkshire, Nikki Miller. In lane 5 from Best, Kirsty Armstrong. In lane 6 from Dumfries, Eve White. In lane 7 from South Lanarkshire, Bethany Brodie. In lane 8 from East Lothian, Katie Smith. In lane 9 from South Aberdeenshire, Megan Grant. And in lane 10 from Elgin, Sophia Green. So those are the swimmers. Campbell back in the box to help me describe this one. Armstrong and White, a head-to-head.
Yeah, 2-horse race, this one, I think. Eve just got the 200, so we'll see if Kirsty can peg her back one in the 100.
Yeah, it could be quite interesting because both of them you think probably stronger in the longer distances and in the sprint. So I think this one is up for grabs. Maybe somebody could come in and upset them. 6 starts in, 5 and 6 from those two. Armstrong in the dark cap, White in the white cap. Beside them, Nikki Miller. who's been strong all week and going well in lane 8 is Katie Smith. See at the turn who has the edge. It's White 30.00. Armstrong second, Smith third.
Yeah, it looks like these two now, they were both good around the wall.
Yeah, and it's getting tighter now. White has the advantage, but Armstrong is gathering momentum now. And with 15 metres to go, she is mounting an attack here. And she is coming through alongside now. Can she get past, though? White is responding. Armstrong maybe just has the edge. Well, White comes back. Both of them going hell for leather at it. And it is Armstrong there. 1:03.93, just edging it. Another cracking final. Eve White second, 1:04.09. Nikki Miller strong down the stretch, 1:07.67. That result very quickly confirmed. So Armstrong just doing enough there, 1:03.93. White second, 1:04.09. Miller third, 1:07.67. So Mark, on the replay there, could you call it when they came in?
Definitely not. And I thought Kirsty Armstrong had maybe taken a stroke too many. Eve White was just stretched out. I thought she might have just got the touch, but Kirsty did enough. The extra stroke paid off.
Yeah, that's always a really tough one to call, isn't it? Do you take that stroke or not?
When you're going so fast and you're getting tired, you just, it's like a 50-50. Sometimes it's no better one way or the other. You just have to make your mind up on the spot.
And I guess it's sort of instinctive. You don't really have time to think about it, do you? You just do it.
Yeah, when you're in the race, you're under pressure. You just, sometimes you do try and think about it and maybe overthink it. But
we're going to podium now for the 10 to 12 presentation, and Taylor Finnison there getting the bronze medal. So, in fact, sorry, Amy Richardson. Sorry, I got that one wrong. So Amy Richardson, the best swimmer, getting the bronze medal. Emma Harvey, the silver for Warrender. Kiana McInnes, the gold medalist there, 1:06.74 her winning time.
I thought Kiana was going to have that race a wee bit more, just of her own way, but Kate Harvey give her a good race.
Yeah.
Emma Harvey, sorry.
Harvey really pushed her all the way there. That was probably good for Kiana to have some strong competition there.
Yeah, good times from them both.
So the 13-year-old presentation now. Jessica Damon, good bronze out of lane 8. Claire Thompson, so second medal of the evening for her, the Perth City girl, 1:07.08, gold in the breaststroke, silver now in the fly. And the gold medalist, Anna Fleming, will be seeing her, sure, later on as well in the relays. So 1:05.13, her butterfly gold medal winning time. Just checking, actually, I'm completely wrong about that because it's boys' relays tonight, so we won't be seeing her in the relays unless something very odd happens. Next up, the 15, 16-year-olds. The sun, evening sun, just shining through the windows here at the Aberdeen Sports Village, giving us a golden farewell. Not quite ready to go yet, though. The 15, 16-year-olds coming up. And I think this one could be another really good one. I expect this to be Bruce against Stark. Preparing themselves and coming up to the blocks in lane 1. South Aberdeenshire's Ailsa Beck. In lane 2 from West Lothian, Galsimonal. In lane 3 from North Ayrshire, Jennifer King. In lane 4 from South Lanarkshire, Meg Finnan. In lane 5 from Carnegie, Tane Bruce. In lane 6 from Warrender, Katie Stark. In lane 7 from St Thomas, Katie Phillips. Lane 8 from Hong Kong, Charlotte Kiki Anderson. In lane 9 from South Ayrshire, Karen Reid. And in lane 10 from East Lothian, Emma Crawfords.
Tane Bruce looks so focused behind the blocks. I think she's really fired up for this one.
I think she would be the favourite here. Of course, took a Scottish junior record in the 200. She's certainly very impressive in that one, and you certainly wouldn't call her any weaker in the shorter events. But Katie Stark, a renowned sprinter, so she could give her a run for the money, and straight away it is the two of them in the black cap, Tane Bruce, and the red cap, Katie Stark. And you certainly can't see anyone getting anywhere close to these two as they come to the wall. Not sure who's going to get the touch here. It is Stark, 28.88 by a couple of tenths from Bruce. Third place, Phillips in lane 7. But this is really Carnegie and Warrender, Bruce and Stark. Looks like Stark still has the edge here by about half a metre. This is where Tane Bruce really has to dig in and attack, and that's what she's doing. It's still Stark, but Bruce is coming back here into the final 10 metres. Looks like Tane Bruce just moving through now. It's Tane Bruce in lane 5. She is going to take this one. A storming finish for Tane Bruce. And 1:01.17, a new Scottish junior record for Tane Bruce there. What a race, and just 400ths away from the old record, Katie Stark. So that was a terrific swim as well. And Katie Phillips getting the bronze. Wow, throughout that mark.
Yeah, big smile from Tane Bruce. She's happy with that, but credit where credit's due. Katie Stark really took that race to her. She knew what she had to do. She had to use her sprint speed to try and get out there fast, but just didn't have quite enough to hold on. Tane Bruce using her 200 experience and coming back really strong.
Tane Bruce then, 1:01.17. Stark second, 1:01.71. Katie Phillips, 1:04.96. And there's the replay mark, so just describe this coming in.
Yeah, even 15 metres to go, we couldn't call it, but Tane just spotted the wall when she was far enough out, knew what she had to do to get to the wall, using her 200 experience, and just stroked away from Katie in the end.
There's just terrific power at the end there. The speed those girls were going at the end, just remarkable. Good bronze medal from Katie Phillips there. She'll be happy about that, I would think. And Katie Stark has to be pretty pleased with her time, I would think, as well.
Yeah, so she'll be delighted. I think she probably wasn't focused on the time too much. She was just going to try and give Tane as good a race as possible.
So, good shots there. Tane Bruce, but we're going on to the 17 and overs now. And in lane 1, representing first, we have Rebecca Murray. In lane 2, representing South Aberdeenshire, Jessica Christie. In lane 3, representing Carnegie, Kirsty Simpson. In lane 4, representing East Lothian, Rachel Sharples. In lane 5, representing East Lothian, Raquel Matos. In lane 6, representing Geary, Hannah Miley. In lane 7, representing East Lothian, Gillian Clark. In lane 8, representing South Aberdeenshire, Rachel Masson. In lane 9, representing Stirling, Eleanor Spencer. And in lane 10, representing Edinburgh University, Jessica Wilkie. So Matos and Miley, you would think the favourites here, probably the edge with Matos.
Yeah, Raquel might be looking to drop under that magical minute, but we'll see.
Certainly she's off to a good start. Carnegie swimmer Kirsty Simpson, of course we saw her winning the backstroke yesterday, new age group record time. Rachel Sharples going well on her day. She can knock out a pretty strong 100 butterfly. So the two East Lothian girls going well. They're in first and third. In between them, well, Gillian Clark, in fact, making an East Lothian 1-2-3 at the turn. That would make Matt Trodden very happy. It's looking good for Matos here. But expect Miley to come back strongly in the second half. Clark going well in lane 7s, I think just has second. Sharples is fading. Miley coming through. She's into second place now. She's only half a metre back from Matos. I think Matos may just hold her up, but here comes Miley. She is attacking hard. Oh, it's a tie. Oh, the first one for the gold medal of these championships. Matos and Miley, 101.30. And big hugs between the two of them there. Whoa, Gillian Clark taking the bronze, 101.84, just half a second back. But a dead heat there. It's not confirmed yet, so we'll just hold on for that. So the two girls going over there. Did look like Matos was edging that all the way through to the death, but hey ho, it's all about the finish as well. We'll see the replay just in a moment, but we're still waiting to confirm the position here. I think it was just a query on a time, so for one of the minor places. So it is Matos and Miley tied for the gold medal, 101.30, and Clark third, 101.84. So into the replay, Mark, and you thought Matos may just hang on?
Yeah, I thought even with 5 meters to go, I thought it was Raquel's race to win. But Hannah came back so strong. She was only fourth at the 50, came back so strong just to equal the touch with Raquel. Excellent stuff.
And really just going for the wall there. And then that lovely reaction at the end there when the big hug between the two girls. So that was all terrific to see there.
Great time from Jill Clark as well. She wasn't far off, just a few tenths off, 5 tenths I think off the gold. So
yeah, and Jill Clark came in there 102.95, so that was a big step up there for Jill.
Yeah, she'll be delighted with that swim.
So back to the podium now, and this is the 14-year-old girls. The bronze medalist is South Lanarkshire's Nikki Miller, 107.67 her time. Silver medalist Eve White of Dumfries Dolphins, 104.09. But just ahead of her, Kirsty Armstrong of Best, 103.93, just 1,600 separating them. So these girls giving us a treat in the butterfly here. Because if you think that one was tight, well, so was the next one. And they'll be up on the podium any moment now. The 15, 16-year-olds. Here they come. The Arbroath St Thomas girl, Katie Phillips, getting the bronze medal, 104.96, improves on half a second from her entry time. Silver medalist Warrender's Katie Stark, 101.71. Big improvement for her, about 1.7 on the time she came into this meet. And a new Scottish junior record, 101.17, goes to Tane Bruce of Carnegie, our champion. That was an absolutely storming swim there from Tane, 101.17.
Nice way for Tane to finish off an excellent week. She's been on form, records in both the 200 and the 100 fly now, so she'll be delighted with her week.
Yeah, and a great setup for the ASAs at the end of July, beginning of August, which will be the pinnacle meet for her.
She's waving up to the crowd as well. She's loving that medal.
Gillian Clark then, 101.84, takes the bronze medal in the 17 and overs. And the joint gold medalist and joint champions. Here is Hannah Miley, and from East Lothian, Raquel Matos, 101.30.
Just when you thought those two first races couldn't get any closer, they go and tie for gold. 3 unbelievable races there.
Yeah, they've really laid on a treat for us, these girls in the butterfly, and hugs all round there.
Yeah, nice scenes on the podium there.
Matt Trodden, of course, moving on from the East Lothian swim team to go to the Edinburgh University programme. So a nice send-off for him there to get 2 of his girls onto the podium in the butterfly. Next up, though, is going to be the 100 freestyle. Kerry's back in the box, doing the old shuffle.
Wow, those were some exciting races.
They certainly were. Have you got your breath back after them?
I think so, yeah.
I'm not sure I have. Here come the boys, the 11 to 13-year-olds, 100 freestyle. This is the last of our individual event series, the 5 finals going up the age groups. Starting with the youngsters here. In lane 1, representing Dumfries Dolphins, Jean-Luc Diggins. In lane 2, North Lanarkshire's Craig McRoberts. In lane 3, from South Aberdeenshire, Morgan Eriksson. In lane 4, from Durham City, Daniel Morley. In lane 5, from First, Ryan Retson. In lane 6, from City of Glasgow, Duncan McKinney. Lane 7, representing Middlesbrough, George Crawford. In lane 8, representing North Lanarkshire, Mark Hill. In lane 9, representing Dundee City Aquatics, Cameron Murray. And in lane 10, representing West Lothian, is Daniel Ferguson. So 1 gold already to add to his tally for Ryan Retson tonight. You would think maybe another one here.
Number 8, I think, is on the cards, Duncan.
I think it is. It'll be 8 and out, I think, because this is the last chance. McKinney might have a go at him. He was only 9/10 away from him in the heats. It looked like maybe Retson was just easing back in those heats. If he knows the meaning of the word. 56 he has done.
Another great start from Ryan there.
He certainly needs to teach the others, I think, a little bit about those starting skills, because consistently he's had about a metre or a metre and a half out of the start in every race he's done.
Yep, every single one. That underwater is just, and that start is just incredible.
So coming to the turn, 27.37. Yes, Retson split. He's about a body length up now, so I think this is going to be number 8 here. It's about who's going to get second place now. We've got Morley in 4, McKinney in 6. McKinney has the advantage. George Crawford going well in 7, but I think Morley in the bronze position, pushing McKinney, but not pushing Retson one little bit. Ryan Retson coming in, 56.18. Improves on the 56.32 that he was his best time coming into this meet by 14 hundredths. McKinney does take second, 58.09. And third place, 58.36. Morley. Daniel Morley. So we'll just wait for that to get confirmed. But that looks like the 1, 2, 3. And Ryan making his way out of the pool. A happy man. The result there confirmed. 56.18. Ryan Retson the winner. Duncan McKinney second. 58.09. Daniel Morley taking third. 58.36.
I wonder where he's going to keep all those medals.
He must have a fairly big stash already, and certainly adding to them at a very rapid rate. So the replay on. And it was all Ryan Retson there. So starting from the dive through the underwater, he was already a metre up, and coming in there, triumphant, dominant, number 8. 14-year-olds now up then. How can they go against that time set from the invincible Ryan Retson? 14-year-olds just coming out to the blocks. I wonder if they will be able to go faster. Interesting to see. So coming to the blocks in lane 1, Mulgine Bears Dens, Michael Alcorn. In 2 from Geary, Daniel McNally. In 3 from City of Aberdeen, Harry Dalgano. In lane 4, Finlay Deans of City of Aberdeen. 5 is George Clough of Warrener. 6, Ian Leach of Delting. 7 is Connor Joyce of Workington. 8, Alistair McGee of Kilmarnock. The Scottish non-residential swimmer Connor Capstick in 9. And Douglas Ross of Highland in 10. And Connor Capstick from the USA. Expatriate there, training since he's come back to visit Scotland with East Lothian. So he goes in lane 9, but again, you would think this is going to be heavily featuring George Clough, another one gunning for a second gold medal here. 57.12 his heat time.
Yeah, this is going to be another Clough and Dean's tussle, I think, but don't count out Ian Leach next to them as well.
Yeah, he would love to take a gold medal back up into the Shetland Islands. And he's certainly up in the mix there as they come down towards the 100. I think Clough maybe does have the edge in lane 5. It's pretty close though at the turn. Let's see who gets the touch. It is Clough, 27.27. Second, in fact, is McGee of Kilmarnock, and Michael Alcorn on the near side just touching third there. But it does look like George Clough in the red of Warrender. He's now up by about a body length. Going well in 8 still is Alistair McGee of Kilmarnock. I think like he's maybe in the pole position for the silver medal, although they're starting to come at him, led by Finlay Deans. Then I think he's now going to come through for the silver, but no doubt where the gold was going there. 55.77 for George Clough. He'll be happy with that. He came into this meet on a 57.27.
Yeah, that's a great time from Clough there, especially considering he's just on the 200 IM.
Finlay Deans confirmed there as second, 57.25, just a 10th ahead of McGee. Pleased that Alistair McGee managed to hang on for the bronze medal there. He was pushed out, really brave swim from him. And the 1, 2, 3 there. And as they came in, George Clough there, very, very strong. He turned with a narrow lead, but down the second length, he was dominant.
Yeah, that was a great swim, though, like you said, from Alistair McGee. Great first 50, and he managed to hold on for that bronze.
So we are coming to the 15-year-olds up next as the 14-year-olds clear the pool. Mark once again back with me in the box as the swimmers come out for the 15-year-old final.
Looking forward to this one.
So on to lane 1, Andrew Sawkins of Heart of Midlothian in 1. In lane 2 from Maxwell, Harry Maishman. In lane 3 from City of St Albans, Liam Curran. In lane 4 from South Lanarkshire, Ross Leslie. In lane 5 from Carnegie, Craig McLean. In lane 6 from South Lanarkshire, Angus Barr. In lane 7 representing Best, Toby Douglas. In lane 8 representing Dumfries, David McGregor. In lane 9 representing Warrender, Jack Harrison. And Jack Watson goes in lane 10 for the City of Aberdeen. So Craig McLean, let's focus on him here. See what he can do in this one. He's been very impressive throughout this one. Angus Barr, though the distance freestyle specialist, suspect this might be too short for him. So all eyes on the centre lanes there. Pretty even coming through out of the dive, but as they get into their stroke, McLean emerging into the lead. He's up by about a metre now. Craig McLean, 53.69. He was in the heat, 52.36, his best time coming into this meet. He turns 24.54 here. So looking very, very fast here. He's already well over a second faster than anyone else. Leslie second, Barr third. Very tight between the two South Lanarkshire swimmers for the silver and the bronze, but this is all about Craig McLean there. He is coming storming here now. The Scottish junior record stands at 51.58 here. The clock just coming up to 50 seconds. And look at that, 51.26. and that is a new Scottish junior record, and it is a new British age group record.
Unbelievable swim. I knew he was capable of going close to the 50-second mark, but 51.2.
Well, the summary up there then, Barr second, Leslie third, but that race belonged to Craig McLean, 51.26, rewriting the record books, not only in Scotland, but in Great Britain as well. And that is, I think, his third British age group record of this week.
Amazing. It's just, there's no words to describe it, really.
Well, it's on the screen for you, Mark, now, so do your best.
I mean, he just, as soon as he got off the blocks, he was just going so quick. It never died at any point in the race. He still seemed to hold the same speed the whole way through. It's just unbelievable.
And then just his finishing as well. He's just so focused on that wall at the end there. Absolutely terrific stuff from Craig McLean. Is there anything that he can't do?
I don't think so, but I think going forward, maybe the 100 free will be his specialty. He just has so much speed, and he's able to hold on to it so well.
So, well, I've run out of breath now. I just need to take a cold sponge, I think, as we see the swimmers coming out. Fantastic reactions there from Craig McLean. Excellent stuff. And then we move on to the presentation. So the first swimmers on the podium. Well, this is just a terrific climax to these championships, isn't it, Mark? We're just seeing swim after swim of absolutely superb quality.
It just gets better and better. Every session seems to throw up even more surprises, even more entertainments.
So our first presentation is for the 11 to 13 boys. Gina Logan, our former president, doing the honours here. Daniel Morley of Durham gets the bronze medal. Duncan McKinney, City of Glasgow, the silver medal. And it's number 8 of the week for Ryan Retzner first. 56.18 his time. Just a superb performance, complete domination of the 11 to 13 age group. And a modest young man as well, straight off.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the medalists for the boys.
The 14-year-olds up next. And it's great to see a Kilmarnock swimmer making their way onto the podium. And it's Alistair McGee picking up the bronze medal, 57.35. Just ahead of him and scrapping to get past him at the end, and only a 10th ahead, 57.25, Finlay Deans, City of Aberdeen. But the gold medalist, he was really strong down the second length. His second gold medal of the night, having a very good meet as well, 55.77, George Clough of Warrender.
Final individual battle for George Clough and Finlay Deans. They've had some great races this week, so.
Yeah, Finlay Deans dominating on the backstroke, but breaststroke and now freestyle, I guess, belonging to George Clough. McComish, of course, also been in that mix on the longer, tougher events, 400 IM and the distance freestyle.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the finalists for the boys 16-17-year-old 100 meters freestyle.
So we have the 16-17s. Sorry, Jack, completely missed on what you were saying. So we have a good final again in prospect here. Trying to see what Solomon Buck can do. The swimmers just preparing themselves here. The 16-17-year-olds coming up to the block in lane 1. The backstroke sprint specialist going on the 100 free here. City of Aberdeen's Jack Ness. In lane 2 for West Lothian, Alex Forsyth. In lane 3 from Fife Performance, Thomas Farrell. In lane 4, already a 1 gold medal for him tonight, East Lothian's Chris McComb. In lane 5 for Aberdeen, Suleiman Butt. In lane 6 from South Ayrshire, Kieran Brand. In lane 7 from Ren 96, Ross Gale. In 8 from Dumfries, Ewan Murgatroyd. In 9 from City of Aberdeen, Eddie Watson. And in lane 10 from North Ayrshire, Ross Hughes. So you certainly would expect Suleiman Butt to be dominant here. He was certainly not interested in the freestyle leg of the 200 IM earlier on, but I suspect it'll be a different story here.
Yeah, I think this is going to be Suleiman's race, but the rest of the medals I think could come from just about any lane.
So Butt in the white cap in lane 5. McComb next to him in the yellow. Good start in lane 3 from Thomas Farrell of 5. Could he spell a surprise here? Well, it would be a major surprise. But here comes Butt now. He's starting to most that long loping stroke of his. And it's going to be Butt who is going to lead them through the turn. 25.48. Ness going well. 25.55 for Scythe and third. Farrell in fourth. So lots of action on the near side. It's Butt. Well, he's not really dominating this one. And coming up on him, Kieran Brand in lane 6. He will be pushing hard, but Butt just easing away from him now. It is going to be Butt. He's about 1.5 meters clear now. He's starting to extend that. Suleiman Butt getting the engine going. 52.38. Second place is Kieran Brand, 53.55. And third place, just checking down the line, and that is Alex Forsyth. And it's a tie, in fact, for third. Alex Forsyth and Eddie Watson then, both on 54.07. So second dead heat of the night. This time for the bronze medal. So summarising that then, Butt 52.38, Brand 53.55, and tied for third and 54.07 for Forsyth and Watson. So Butt looked a little sluggish there, but at the end, he was just pulling away.
Yeah, he was definitely focusing in the second half there. His stroke rate was maybe just a little too slow down the first half, but picked it up down the second half and really stretched into the wall. Decent swim, 52.3. He'll be happy with that time. That's getting back to some kind of form. Hopefully he can take that on to the ASAs later in the year.
Nice bronze medal from Eddie Watson out of lane 9 there. He'll be happy with that, I would think. So our last individual race of these championships is the boys 18 and over, and if this is anything to match the previous ones, we're going to finish with a really strong one as well. We're just getting ready to come to the box. Here comes the first one. Dale Wellstead of Warrender, who goes in lane 1. In lane 2, it's Stuart McIntosh of City of Aberdeen, a successful meet for him. Lane 3, Paul Adamson of Dundee University. Lane 4, Commonwealth Games swimmer Andrew McGovern of City of Aberdeen. In lane 5, Mark Sharanek of Carnegie, going for a gold, number 2. Felix Gifford of City of Aberdeen in 6. Craig Bowman of Carnegie goes in 7. Jack McComish of City of Glasgow in lane 8. Lane 9 is Gavin Haggerwood of Geary. And in lane 10, Ewan Dunbar of the City of Aberdeen. So Andy McGovern, the 50 backstroke king. What can he do in 100 free?
I don't know. I know he's up for it. I know he thinks he can go fast, but I'm not sure he's got enough to challenge Sharanek.
So Mark Sharanek looking to finish off in style here in the individual events. We'll see him again in the relay, I'm sure. So off they go. Fastest qualifier, 52.50. Mark Sharanek, 51.10. The time he was entered into this meet. Well, he's up there, but so is McGovern in the white cap beside him. These two just with the edge coming down the first length then. I think Sharanek maybe just has the advantage over McGovern. Going well as on the other side, Felix Gifford. I think he's in third place. Let's check at the turn. It is Sharanek, second McGovern, third Gifford as they come out. What a turn.
What a turn. Amazing turn from Mark Sharanek.
Yep, that was about a meter's advantage he got out of that, and it's going to be tough for the others to come back at him. Felix Gifford looks like he's moving up into third place. Craig Bowman trying to get onto the podium here. I think it's a battle between him and Andy McGovern for the bronze, although they're both going at Felix Gifford as well. But Sharanek takes it 51.36. I think he'd be pretty pleased with that as a time. Second place looks to be Felix Gifford, and Craig Bowman just sneaking the bronze medal ahead of Andy McGovern there. Great swimming to see us finish there. 51.36. Mark Sharanek takes it. Gifford second, Bowman third. That's the 1, 2, 3. So showing the replay there. And it was tight down the first length, but coming down the second length after a terrific turn, Mark Sharanek.
Yeah, it's doing that kind of turn in a freestyle race where everyone's moving so fast and you're able to take distance off of everyone. That is really, really special to be able to do that. So good on Mark, and that just gave him the energy to finish that second half.
So
really close for the other medals.
Yes, it was. And it was a tight one with Gifford and Bowman just touching out Andrew McGovern.
I know Felix has been pretty upset with some of the swims this week, so that's a nice way to finish off. He'll be really happy with that. Nice time.
So, first presentation here. Gina Logan back to make them, and the bronze medal goes to South Lanarkshire's Ross Leslie. 54.88. Silver medalist to South Lanarkshire's Angus Barr. The distance king. 54.12, so pretty nifty at the 100 as well, but not quite as nifty as this man, the new British age group record holder from Carnegie, Craig McLean, 51.26. And received with rapture by the crowd here at the Aberdeen Sports Village. What a meet Aberdeen Sports Village has put on for us. This has been really good venue for this championships.
Yeah, every evening the atmosphere has been incredible. Down to the fans up in the spectators gallery, they've really made it special.
And the swimmers as well, lined around to the other side of the pool, really getting into it.
Yeah.
So we had a tie for the bronze medal. And Alex Forsyth and Eddie Watson. Eddie Watson, Alex Forsyth, they're both on 54.07. The silver medal, Kieran Brand, 53.55, and the gold medalist, Solomon Butt, 52.38.
Good swim at the end of a long week for Sulman. He's just back from Manchester, so a lot of travelling, a lot of swimming. Nice way to finish off.
And he gets to sleep in his own bed tonight as well.
Yeah.
That has to be a bonus.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our medalists for the boys 100 meters freestyle.
The 18 and overs up now. Not sure what Mr. Gifford's up to here.
I'm not sure, but anyone ever knows what Felix is up to.
Bronze medalist, Carnegie's Craig Bowman. The silver medalist is the man himself, Felix Gifford, City of Aberdeen.
At least he's happy. He's delighted.
Celebrates to the world. And it's Mark Sharanek, the gold medalist, 51.36. Terrific stuff there. That was Mark Sharanek's 5th gold there. So pretty successful. Not quite in the Ryan Retson class, but it gets tougher as you get older.
Yeah, I mean, the open age group, so it's not just looking at one age beating those guys. So well done. Mark Sharanek has had a good meet.
So excellent stuff. Sorry, I couldn't catch really what you were saying. So just going back to that British age group record of Craig McLean then. Just phenomenal there. The power, his reaction at the end, just superb.
Yeah, points over towards the Carnegie. I don't know if it's just towards John, just a wee acknowledgement to his coach. Job well done to John as well as it is to Craig.
But don't think we're finished yet. We've got the relays to come up. We've got two boys relays, both medleys. The youngsters just coming out to the blocks now. So we were just showing you the cameraman who's produced lots and lots of those photographs that are on the Flickr stream. So he's the man who's put all those images up. A great job from him over the last 5 days, thanks to him. But we're just about ready to go with the medley relay then. The teams just about up there. Hearts will go in 1. South Aberdeenshire will go in 2. City of Glasgow in 3. Carnegie in 4. City of Aberdeen in 5. North Lanarkshire in 6. Warrender in 7. South Lanarkshire in 8. City of Aberdeen B team in 9. And South Ayrshire in lane 10. City of Aberdeen, Deans, Davison, Essen, Dalgarno looks like a pretty strong team, and they have the advantage. Finlay Deans, who has been dominant in the backstroke in the 14-year-old age group, he has got the advantage here.
Yeah, he'll be looking to give his team a good lead.
George Clough, interestingly, doing the backstroke for Warren, and that's a little bit of a surprise after his performances in breaststroke and freestyle.
Yeah, must be some kind of tactics going on for Warrender.
30.45, Finlay Deans, 31.58, George Clough for Warrender. Third place, it's Louis Huet for the City of Aberdeen B team. They'd love to get 2 teams on the podium. But it looks like it's going to be a City of Aberdeen Warrender contest, certainly based on this early evidence. And a pretty strong showing from Finlay Deans in lane 5 for City of Aberdeen. They're certainly looking very good here, 1:02.06. They're a lot faster than the first heat from this morning, or this afternoon rather, so certainly this is the way it looks now. So taking it on in the breaststroke for City of Aberdeen, it's Finn Davison. For Warrender, it's Archie Goodburn, the youngster. Coming up still in third place, Craig Smith now for the City of Aberdeen B team. Can they hang on to that third place? That would be such a feather in the cap for Gordon Glasgow and the coaching team at City of Aberdeen. But coming up in lane 6, I think it's North Lanarkshire's William Bartha having a good breaststroke leg. So it is City of Aberdeen holding this advantage. Young Archie Goodburn is pushing hard to try and get Warrender slightly closer. The 13-year-old against the 14-year-old Finn Davison. There's about 3-4 metres between them. It does look like North Lanarkshire have moved into third now. Just ahead of City of Aberdeen B team, and behind them South Lanarkshire with Mitchell Stevenson. And after the breaststroke, City of Aberdeen are in a very strong position here. 2:16.59. Let's just check what their advantage is. It's nearly 4 seconds over Warrender. And going in now, Aaron Essen for City of Aberdeen. Benyo Zurich for Warrender, and for North Lanarkshire it's Liam McDougall. They have now got a fair amount of a margin over the City of Aberdeen B team. That's Alistair Webster, and Carnegie starting to make a move. Rory Lawless in lane 4, and also South Lanarkshire's Stuart Brodie in lane 8. But it's City of Aberdeen and Warrender still the leading 2. North Lanarkshire at the moment looking good for the bronze medal. They're reasonably well spread out here. So unless there's a major surprise in the second half of the fly and the 100 free, this is where the medals are going to go. City of Aberdeen about 7 metres up from Warrender, about the same distance to North Lanarkshire. Carnegie now up in 4th place. Can they maybe sneak into the medals here? Final changeover coming up, and for City of Aberdeen, it's Harry Dalgarno on the anchor leg, 3:23.50 as they go in. They have a lead of about 4.5 seconds over Warrender. Jamie McDonald on the anchor for them. For North Lanarkshire, it's Mark Hill. Maybe Carnegie still just with an outside shot of a medal here. James Beattie will try and claw back the gap that North Lanarkshire have over them.
Yeah, Mark Hill from North Lanark looks like he's having a great freestyle leg.
And he's beginning to close on Warrender now. So maybe North Lanarkshire can promote themselves to the silver. Nobody's going to touch City of Aberdeen here. Mark's looking pretty pleased about this because City of Aberdeen are going to bring this one in. The race is holding up for the silver. Not sure that's in your shot because we're focusing here on City of Aberdeen. Into the final 5 metres. Harry Dalgarno brings them in 4:21.18. An emphatic win for them. Now Warrender still have about 1.5 metres on North Lanarkshire. They will just do enough to hold on to the silver medal, 4:31.30. Mark Hill nearly got that silver for North Lanarkshire, but in the end, a bronze medal after a brave fight there from Mark.
Yeah, really gutsy swim from Mark Hill. Really attacked that first 50 just to put himself in with some sort of chance of catching the Warrender team, but not quite enough.
So 4:21.18. Unfortunately, we've got a disqualification there. It's lane 3, City of Glasgow. So the 1, 2, 3, City of Aberdeen, 4:21.18. Warrender second, 4:31.30. North Lanarkshire third, 4:31.68. So bringing that one back. There was no doubt from the early stages, and Harry Dalgarno was really a victory lap almost for him at the end.
Yeah, he's getting some support from his teammates before he went in just to keep his nerve and hang on to that lead, and did not disappoint.
Well, the crowd is rousing itself now for one final set of cheers as we get ready for our final relay, and joining me for the last hurrah is Kerry Buchan here. And we're going to be watching the 15 to 18 boys here going at it. Hammer and tongs, I'm sure, still having the youngsters just making their way out of the pool, but we can introduce the teams quickly for you. South Ayrshire will go in lane 1. Dumfries will go in 2. West Lothian in 3. City of Aberdeen in 4. Carnegie in 5. Warrender in 6. Warrender B team in 7. South Lanarkshire in 8, East Lothian in 9, and Perth City in 10. So City of Aberdeen winning the 10 to 14s. They are third fastest on paper in this one. The fastest being Carnegie, and Craig McLean is leading them off here.
Not had much rest from that 100 free.
So it's Craig McLean then. Don't forget, of course, record holder in that 100 backstroke. So it's just be interesting to see what his split here is. Straight off that 100 freestyle. He is dominating early on here. Good start from Chris McComb of East Lothian. He's also winner tonight in the 200 IM. Also going very well in lane 2 is Dumfries Alistair Campbell. It is Carnegie, but well, it is Craig McLean. He's got about 2 metres there. Now his time was 57.01 in the individual event. I think he's going to be slightly slower than that here, but a very impressive first leg, 58.08. Second, Alistair Campbell, 59.26. Right beside him, West Lothian. So they're right in the frame here. Ewan Dalgleish after an excellent first leg from Fraser Spooner. So they're doing battle along with lane 9, East Lothian. Struan Stewart now in for them. Beside them, Tobermory Mackay champion. He'll put in a strong breaststroke leg, you would think. But it's Carnegie. They're looking very strong here on that second leg. Mark Sharanek.
Yeah, Mark's looking really good here considering he just swam the 100 free. a race ago. He's looking quite strong on this breaststroke.
Yeah, it's a testament to the fitness of these guys that then come out from the 100 free, go straight into the relay and swim at their best. And it is Sharanek. Carnegie going to be very, very dominant, you would think. Well, where are the silver and the bronze medals going to come from? It's Warrender just moving through. Daniel Lim on the breaststroke leg for them. He is moving them into second place. As coming in for Carnegie, Craig Bowman, 2:03.38 at the halfway point. Second place is Warrender, 2:09.36, taking over for them, Henry McKenzie. Third place now, City of Aberdeen. And on the third leg for them, Cameron Arnott. Over on the far side, Perth is still right up there. Hamish Milne doing the butterfly leg there. But it is on the way home. Carnegie.
Great underwater there again from Craig Bowman. All these Carnegie guys are so good at their underwater.
Warrender still holding second. It's not an insurmountable lead though. Coming up strongly for City of Aberdeen, Cameron Arnott in third place now with Wes Lothian just beside him. Samuel Jones there, but the anchor going in for Carnegie, and that is Jack Sharanek. 2:58.04 is the time he goes into after a sub 55 from Craig Bowman. Warrender some way back, but they're second still. And it's Dale Wellstead on the anchor. Can they hold off the challenge to their right-hand side? It is Wes Lothian now in third place. On the anchor, Alex Forsyth. He's got to hold off Eddie Watson if he wants a medal. I think it's going to be these two, maybe lane 2. Dumfries could get into it. He's Lothian as well in 9. No doubt where the gold is going, though. And coming down the final leg, Jack Sharanek is bringing them home. There's a huge battle going on now for the silver medal. Lane 3 against lane 6. It is Wes Lothian against Warrender, but Carnegie bring it in 3:51.53. Warrender holding second. I don't think they'll be caught now. It's going to be a silver medal. Dale Wellstead securing that for them. They come in 4:02.47, and Wes Lothian, I think, will be highly pleased with the bronze medal there. 4:03.70.
Yeah, great swim from Wes Lothian there. Samuel Jones just doing a really good fly leg there to give Alex Forsyth that little bit of a lead on that last 100.
Confirmation there of the 1-2-3. Carnegie 3:51.53 in second place. 4:02.47 for Warrender, and in third place 4:03.70 is Wes Lothian. So I'm sort of puffing for breath here. What an evening it's been. We are pretty much done there in terms of our swimming. We've got our presentation to come. We've got a number of special presentations to make as well to recognize the top awards, top achievements. There's an award for the best performances for under 16s. So we're getting the last selfie from the underwater camera there as the final swimmer leaves the pool for the 5 days of competition. Jack Sharanek, I think it was. Here's the replay, and it was Jack Sharanek anchoring that Carnegie team. By the time he got in the water, really, it was all over. He just had to swim to his level of abilities, his pretty high level abilities, and he brought them home in good style. What a great swim from Carnegie to cap a great championships. Kerry, yeah. What's your thoughts?
What a night. I think every single one of the races tonight was exciting, really close battles. And that team from Carnegie, really, really top-class team. And like I said before, the Carnegie guys are really, really showing us how to do the underwater skills really well.
Yes, very good indeed. We've seen lots of good underwater skills. The Carnegie team, as you mentioned, of course, Ryan Retson also showing great abilities in that area.
Yeah, for a youngster, Ryan has really, really good start and turns.
We've got a special award here, first of all. And this is a life membership award to Gina Logan. She served as president of the Scottish Amateur Swimming Association last year. She unfortunately was unwell when we would normally give the presentation. So Gina Logan, a great servant to Scottish swimming. She's been team manager at a number of Commonwealth Games and also for British swimming. She's a great stalwart of swimming in 5. So a great tribute to lifetime, really, of achievement goes to Gina Logan. You all have had dealings with Gina in your time in the Commonwealth Games squad?
Yeah, well, I think I've known Gina since I was 16 years old. She was our team manager at the Scottish youth squad training camps. So that's when I first got to know her. And then my first Commonwealth Games, she was the team manager. So, yeah, really, really great at what she does and has helped the swimming a lot in the last few years.
So a nice accolade for Gina. The hug from President David Downey.
It's a little chant going on, well done, Gina, well done, from the Warrender guys. That's really nice of them to join in that.
So we'll be doing the relay presentations next, I think. And I think we're ready for that, starting with the 10 to 14-year-olds.
And now we welcome the boys' teams for the 400-metre medley relay.
Just making sure we've got the right swimmers for the right places. Lindsay Lewis is extremely good at doing all that stuff. She's in the blue shirt, but she's got them all organised as usual. The bronze medalists are North Lanarkshire. And the North Lanarkshire team are Thomas Balfour, William Balfour, Liam McDougall and Mark Hill. David Downey, SASA president, making these presentations. Once again, he's been a busy boy over the last few days. Silver medalist. A good performance from the Warrender team. George Clough, what championships he's had. Archie Goodburn, Benyo Zurich and Jamie McDonald. Jamie McDonald had to scrap hard to hold on to that silver medal. North Lanarkshire were snapping at his heels in that anchor leg. He did well to keep his nerve. The gold medalists, and they were dominant. The home team of City of Aberdeen, Finley Deans. Finley Deans, Finn Davison, Aaron Essen, Harry Delgado. They might have been announced as Aberdeen, which went down like a lead balloon.
Oh dear.
However, put right rapidly. So it was City of Aberdeen, just to re-emphasise that. Our announcer from City of Aberdeen as well, so I think she might know better. Never mind, we've all been there. So one more race presentation and some special presentations going on. So here are the 15 to 18-year-old relay winners. Bronze medalist West Lothian, Fraser Spooner, Ewan Dalglish, Samuel Jones and Alex Forsyth.
That was a really good last 200 from that West Lothian team to pick up that bronze.
Silver medalist Warrender, Jack Harrison, Daniel Lim. He was the one, I think, that really put them into that second place. Henry McKenzie was pretty strong holding it, and Dale Wellstead finished it off. After the lead off from Jack Harrison. But a dominant performance from Carnegie. They are our final gold medalists of these championships. And what a week they've had. Craig McLean, Mark Sharanek, Craig Bowman, and Jack Sharanek. So our next presentations, I think, will be the individual awards for the top individual performances for 16 and under swimmers. And there'll be one for the top boy and one for the top girl. And I think it won't surprise you when we see who they are. So for the girls, it's a 200 IM swim, and it's Tane Bruce, 775 points for her swim in the 200 IM. That was the top performance. This is based on FINA points, so you rate based on the world records, points calculated. So you take all the strokes across that, and the top ones. In the 200 freestyle is the boys' top team, and it's that man, Craig McLean. And here he comes up onto the podium to receive his trophy. Another fantastic performance and another fantastic night for Craig.
Yeah, Craig's been really impressive all week, but tonight, yeah, that 100 freestyle, I still can't believe the time he went.
One last piece of business is the top club. So everyone waiting anxiously to find out who the recipients are going to be here. Last year's winners, Carnegie. First, the winners the year before. They're running through the top 10 in reverse order. So it was Best were 10th. Hearts were 9th. That's a good performance from the Hearts team. I don't think they've been in the top 10 for a while. South Ayrshire were 8th. There's a good performance from them as well, the team that's on the up. 7th, East Lothian, always consistent performers. Round 3, 6th. So good effort from them, getting good cheers from the crowd. The winners 2 years ago, 5th place this year, first. Ryan Retson, of course, their star. City of Aberdeen coming in 4th, 504 points. Oh, they look happy with that. We splash and dash. That's, I think, their best performance for a long time. South Lanarkshire 3rd. And that's a terrific performance from the South Lanarkshire programme.
Yeah, it's really good for them.
The second place team, last year's winners, Carnegie. So their crown has been taken from them. And the winners this year are Warren de Baths. So the head coach, Warren de not here. She's been in Manchester, but it's Chris Gilchrist and Taylor Smith leading their team into the water there.
Oh, brilliant. That doesn't surprise me that Chris is jumping in the pool with the kids.
And they have left 2 teams there, 2 members, 2 youngsters. A few more making their way now to the podium, so they're going to make sure they get that trophy. There's 1 or 2 of them decided to just hold off from the water games at the moment. A fantastic end to a fantastic weeks. And there it is, just confirmed on the scoreboard. Top club, Warren de Baths Club. Brilliant stuff. Warrender many times won that award. Not for a little while, so they'll be absolutely ecstatic to get it back. So
yeah, they've had a great week, Warrender.
Yep, so that's just about it, Kerry. So 5 days of competition, it's sort of gone like a blur, but what sticks out for you?
Oh, there's a number of things, but I think Craig McLean, just the way he swam all week, his scales, his starts, and just the way he swam his backstroke and freestyle events has been one of the standout ones for me.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. I think I'd mention in dispatches Ryan Retson for his great all-round performance. The brilliant breaststroking of young Katie Robertson, that's certainly a standout. Of course, don't forget Tame Bruce and her brilliant swims. A brilliant team performance from Warrender throughout lots and lots of the age groups and both boys and girls. But that is just about it from us from Aberdeen. We've been delighted to share this with you. Great thanks to everybody involved from Quipu TV and our executive producer Jack McGill, all our cameramen and producers. Great thanks to the staff here at Aberdeen Sports Village, the organising group from Scottish Swimming. It's been a fantastic championships. We've really enjoyed bringing it to you. I'm Duncan McKinnell, and on behalf of my co-commentators Mark Campbell and Kerry Buchan, for the last time until our next Scottish Swimming Championships, hopefully that will be in December. We hope to see you then. But from us all in Aberdeen Sports Village, for one final time, we wish you a very fond farewell.
As a head teacher, I have to say I'm truly passionate about the children's swimming. In my 20 years here, it's the one sport that children have been involved in that I can truthfully say I have seen them grow and blossom in confidence in front of my eyes.
Going through, they're doing lessons from babies and then onwards, and then they get to that stage where they have all these skills. Then it opens up things like we have water polo groups that children go into, synchronised swimming and diving, because you can't try these things without being able to swim, so it opens up a huge amount of doors.
It's really important for children with disabilities to learn to swim. It can get them out of a wheelchair, it can get them supported in the water, enjoying the freedom of movement, and they're unique, these children, and they're on their own special journey. You know, and it's really important that the swimming teachers take them as far as they can on that journey.
I think it's important that every child learns to swim, one from a safety aspect. As they get older, it's important that they know how to be safe in water, and two, the health benefits from swimming are incredible. Children's respiratory systems become stronger, their hearts are working, they're getting that exercise that they need, and they're learning all these life skills that encourages them to stay healthy throughout their elder years as well.
to swim age 5 at my local pool and believe it's important for every child in Scotland to be given the opportunity to learn to swim before they leave primary school.
We need your support at both a local and a national level to ensure every child can swim in Scotland.